What do you mean we tied? In the year of our Lord 2025, how do we still have ties in professional sports? If you would have told me that 80 points would be scored in this game, I would have said, wow, they really hung 80 on us. I expected the Cowboys to lose this game by 1 million touchdowns. Not 1 million points, 1 million touchdowns. So 7 million points. Although with whatever's in the air with kicks this year, maybe some of those PATs would have been missed. So let's just say 6,942,000. While this is obviously not a win, it's not a loss either. For the first time since 2016, the Cowboys did not lose to the Packers. It's so sad, man. But this does automatically mean Brian Schottenheimer is better than Mike McCarthy. At no point did I ever think we were going to win this game. Not here, 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 or even here. To me, it was so far out of the question that I didn't even think it was a possibility. And I guess I was half right. Packers and Cowboys tie in Micah's revenge game. Let's talk about it. How do two receivers run the same route to the same spot and are both wide open? The number of big plays we give up in this game is just crazy. Romeo Doubs had 3 touchdowns today while wearing the largest helmet of all time. I suppose it's a good thing that players are starting to wear Guardian caps though. I'm sure we'll get used to how goofy they look. Another huge play we just gave up. Look at how easy that 2nd and 18 was. Oh great, another touchdown for Megamind. It's funny, I watched this game out with a couple of friends who are Bears fans who were there to hate watch the Packers with me. So we all went crazy when this play happened. After this play, you know what I said to my friends? Great, we're going to lose 48-2 now. But for real, this play did change the rest of the game. If Brandon McManus hits that PAT, that's a 3-point swing for the Packers in what ended up being a tie game. Yeah, let's go Hunter Lipke, the GOAT. He's on my fantasy team. You guys ready to see the biggest pop you've ever seen from a special teams unit? Well, too bad. We don't need to celebrate these huge hits like that. Do you have any idea how dangerous that play is? The player could seriously get hurt or injured or worse. Honestly, who even needs CD Lamb when we already have the greatest receiver in Cowboys history? George Pickens is a grown man. Crazy how the same guy who made this trade also made this trade, and this trade, and this trade, and this trade. Oh, hey, I remember that play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won that game and moved on in the playoffs. That's what happened, right? Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We don't even need Micah. Jordan Love fumbling on his own 15. Yeah, there's no way we score here. Already in the red zone with a chance to steal a touchdown right before half. Yeah, you might as well send Brandon Aubrey out there right now because there's absolutely no way the Dallas Cowboys are scoring a touchdown. George Pickens is the best receiver in Cowboys history. Woo! Now my throat hurts. A lead going into halftime? Against the Packers? Don't worry though, I didn't get my hopes up. I've seen Dallas blow bigger leads than this. Let's see how they blow this one. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1.
Hate ads.
I don't know how to do it. Trying. Gotta go catching up here thanks to Garden Ingredient.
How long is this?
Whoops, too far.
To get your HelloFresh today. Now back to the video. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Devontae Turpin is like Devin Hester if Devin Hester were good enough to be a wide receiver. I can't believe I just said that out loud. When this happened in the game, my roommate texted me, who the hell is number 19 for the Cowboys? Oh yeah, let's go, Ferguson. See, we don't need Dalton Schultz.
Second down. Down Jacobs. Bounces to the outside. Cuts it up inside. Terrific
What is tackling?
on the touchdown run by Josh. They will go for it. Prescott throws it in the
George Pickens is the best receiver in Cowboys history. Ah, that actually hurt. Why'd I do that?
Second and goal. Direct snap, Williams.
Let's go, boys.
Flag out directly to the end zone.
They go into this jumbo formation with an extra tight end over there as well.
All right, we've been playing close all game. Let's just hang in there, and we'll stay in this one.
A 1st and 10 inside the 30. Josh Jacobs inside run. Inside the 20. Jacobs carrying.
What is tackling?
From the 50, toss. Jacobs going to lose 3.
We do not need Micah Parsons.
Press, so big down here. Flip sides. Cowboys bringing 4. Love throw it in zone. Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs again!
A helmet gives him superpowers.
And make it tough to catch. So he's got retreating Turpin fielding it at the 1. He goes to the right. He's got
Devontae Turpin is if Devin Hester were any good at all.
6-yard line.
They're dropping a lot of safeties in. There are going to be some chances down the field.
That got rid of it. Here's Pickens.
George Pickens is the best receiver in Cowboys history. Just took the lead? 43 seconds to go? Yeah, there's no way we win this game. Too much time. Too much time for Jordan Love.
Outlet, Jacob, pass from James, down the sideline, out of bounds. He got everything there. So they managed to tie the game from 53 yards.
Yeah, he'll probably miss.
Operation clean. Kick is right down the middle.
Ah, man.
And we will go to overtime. Clock off in time. Prescott throwing sideline punt. It's Pickens.
George Pickens is the best receiver in Cowboys history.
Prescott gets away. Parsons chasing him. Puts it up for grabs. Coming back is Tolbert. Did he keep his feet in? Yes, he did. Ruled a catch.
Never mind. Jalen Tolbert? He caught that? He threw that? He threw that, and he caught that. Crazy how much separation he got, too. Look how far away the nearest defender is. Also crazy how we got the ball here and still didn't score a touchdown. And why was that? Micah's only sack of the game. Sack for 0 yards. Come on, man. You may remember me saying last time to mentally prepare yourself for when Micah sacks Dak Prescott. I was seriously expecting a new single-game sack record. While this is not only a sack, it is a game-saving tackle, because without him, Dak scores on this play. How's that not pass interference?
Here's Love, gotta have at least 6. Puts it up.
Oh cool, it didn't matter. Word of advice for any upcoming opponents, always go for it on 4th down. We are not gonna stop you 4 times in a row. What is tackling? What is tackling? Like I said, I was out with some friends watching this, and the TV was kind of small, so I couldn't see how much time was left on the clock. I had no idea what it was until I rewatched this game. So why on earth is Jordan Love throwing it into double coverage with a running clock with 10 seconds left? I would say this is pretty risky, but with the D in Big D, it's less risky. He totally could have got that. But the ball could have easily been tipped up at the last second, and then the Packers would have lost. But that's not how it went down, and this 3-hour, 47-minute thriller ended in the second highest scoring tie in NFL history. You know, call me crazy, but I actually kind of like seeing a tie because, you know, it's funny and it makes for weird and interesting playoff implications. And if my team were in the playoff push, I would probably feel a little differently, I guess. But Cowboys are going to make the playoffs. Speaking of the Cowboys, after this game, Dak leads the league in passing with 1,100 yards. And we got the GOAT of all time at kicker, so our special teams is cracked too. Thankfully in football, there's only 2 sides of the ball, offense and special teams. Packers, though, I'm upset. This may end up being a close division at the end of the year, and by week 4, you drop a game to the Browns, and now you don't win against the Micah-less, CD-less Cowboys. They were 6.5-point favorites with the money line set at -340. All that being said, I don't want to hear an ounce of complaint from any Packers fans. Y'all will be just fine. It is weird to me that the NFL hasn't found a way to fix ties yet. Could just go with college overtime, seems to work pretty well, or like in the playoffs, an untimed overtime. Ooh, we could have the kickers line up at the goal line and see how far they can kick, and whoever kicks the furthest wins. It's perfect. We can call it a kickoff. Or same format, but with the quarterbacks, they're on the end line, and we see how far they can throw, but they have to use their left hand. Quarterback is lefty, then they'll have a pretty big advantage of this. Or a regular throw off, but we use the third string quarterbacks. Let's see how deep your team is. A field goal shootout, but with the long snappers. Oklahoma drill shootout, and whoever scores the most in 5 tries wins, but the running back is the head coach. Or better yet, have the coaches stand on opposite end zones and they sprint towards a football that's in the middle of the field. We'll call it the golden football, sitting at midfield. Whichever coach recovers it, their team wins. And their quarterbacks are on the opposing sidelines with like a basket of footballs, and they are throwing them at the other coaches, like slow them down. So they're just like pelting these coaches with footballs, right? Imagine some of those QB coach duos. Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, Mike McDaniels and Tua, Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers, Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. How do I get the punters involved? Well, I got it. So if the quarterback runs out of balls to throw at the coach, then the punter can go retrieve them, but they have to punt them back into the basket from where they're standing. There you go. I just fixed ties forever. I'll take my payment in Bitcoin. All right, I guess I'm done yapping. I'll see you next time the Cowboys trade a generational player and then play him later that same season. What am I supposed to do with this now? Can't believe that game ended in a tie. What even is tackling?